Hello, darlings, and welcome to Digimon Ghost Gaze. This is the podcast where none of us have faces, but it's fine because this is an audio-only medium. I'm Emery. My pronouns are they, she, he.
I'm Morg. My pronouns are they, he.
And I'm Elvire. My pronouns are she, they.
And we have a guest.
Hello, I'm Devon. My pronouns are he, him, and for this very special episode, every so often I will be reading a different paragraph of the Face Off Wiki.
Oh, yes! Good shit. Oh, I love this bit.
Wait, I don't know what face-off is.
Well, you're going to learn while I read through Face Off through the Face Off Wiki.
Okay.
Oh, very exciting.
Chapter 1. FBI Special Agent Sean Archer survives an assassination attempt by a homicidal sociopath played by everyone's favorite actor. It is Nicolas Cage, Master Troy. But the bullet penetrates Archer's chest and strikes his son Michael, killing the boy. 6 years later, Archer's vendetta against Castor culminates in his team ambushing Castor, who is with his younger brother and accomplice Pollux. At a remote desert airship, Castor goads Archer with knowledge of a bomb located somewhere in Los Angeles, set to go off in a few days before he knocked in a coma by Archer can learn more. Pollux is in custody, affirms that the bomb is real, but refuses to reveal its location. Both of these characters are played by Nicolas Cage, by the way.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it is a movie.
Archer reluctantly undergoes a highly experimental face transplant by procedure by Dr. Malcolm Holmes to take Castor Troy's face, voice, and appearance. Archer, as Troy, is taken to the same high-security prison where Pollux is being held.
Oh, no.
That's the plot of the movie. He takes his face off.
I remember this. Why? I wish I didn't.
He takes his face off.
Devon, thank you so much for springing this bit on us without warning. I'm genuinely delighted.
You're welcome.
I wish I didn't remember this.
I love this movie. It's stupid.
It's very stupid.
It's so bad.
Anyways, it has nothing to do with the episodes we're talking about.
No,
Not at
it's
all.
very relevant.
Except-
because
Unless...
this is also it's sort of a prison that the faces are in. I can see.
Yeah, they're kind of in a prison.
Kind of.
Imagine going to face prison.
Yeah, I mean, if you think about it, the movie Face Off, starring Nicolas Cage and John Travolta, could have had a portal to a fucking funky purple nether dimension in there. It wouldn't have made the movie any more or less coherent.
It wouldn't have made it worse. It definitely wouldn't be worse.
I have to put a discrete detail. This movie is supposed to be essentially set in like present day. It does include a super high-tech anti-gravity magnetic prison in it. For no reason.
Because you have that.
Yeah, that's just something in this movie. I feel like everyone should go watch Face Off.
I assume that in the US, they have that. They have all those weird things over there.
Yeah, probably.
Present day for this movie is like 1997, but...
Yeah, the year I was born.
Wow, you've had a magnetic prison for that long? That's wild.
I know!
Hey, would we say that Asuramon has perhaps a little bit of Nicolas Cage energy in this episode?
Yeah, and the dub voice actor should be Nicolas Cage.
Mm-hmm.
God, that's so true.
Please.
You're 100% correct.
I love Asuramon so much.
I love
This
him.
man's
Such a
freak.
clown. He's a freak.
He's so good.
It's all of us when we go to therapy and the therapist says, you know you can have more than one emotion, right?
Yeah, he took that too literally.
And then you go insane with it. Valid.
So Asuramon immediately earns points in the cold opening by... He sees the guy that we all hate. It's Nomura. he bought some kind of special doll, and he's simping over it like a weirdo.
It's limited edition.
And Asuramon wants to feel the pure joy that is being horny.
Yeah, he wants to understand being horny. He wants to understand the the human experience of being a weird little simp for your inanimate toys.
Who would do that? Who would be a
Who would
simp for
ever
their
do
inanimate
that?
Ever do that?
That would be so weird.
Who would ever spend too much money on, like, Pokemon plushies? I don't know.
Who just bought a giant plushie shark and feels really excited about it? I don't know. Who would do that?
If you buy an anime body pillow, this guy will come and steal your face. That's why you shouldn't do it. This is a moralizing
He
tale.
wants to experience the raw joy that comes from having an anime body pillow.
Oh my god. He's running around cons just stealing faces of people who buy body pillows.
I don't have a body pillow. Yet.
Yet.
Me quickly hiding my Alex Louis Armstrong body pillow from
Absolutely.
this fucking man.
God, you're so valid for having that. I wish I did.
I don't actually, but I was joking.
We were all ready to accept it.
It's a bit.
I was hoping that if I could wish it into existence.
Someday.
Yeah, you're putting it on your vision board.
Anyways, this guy's dead. Nomura's dead.
He's fucking dead.
We can't say he's dead because then later it would mean Hero's dead, and I hate that. Hero doesn't
True.
deserve
I
He's
mean-
dead, but he's alright.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, some people are just better at losing face than others. I immediately
Wow.
recover, and Nomura simply dies.
Losing face.
he's not entirely dead, but he has been locked in his room for 2 days and is just kind of slumped. So when Hiro and Kiyoshiro open the door to his room using Kiyoshiro's special dorm manager password, it kind of for a second looks like he's
He
dead.
looks dead.
There's just kind of like a shot where only like his feet are in frame through the opened doorway, and it's like, oh, did he die?
Yoshiro is already planning the funeral.
I think they are dead.
There's like a comedy that happens leading up to this scene because Kiyoshiro's like, why didn't you tell me he hasn't been leaving his room for 2 days? And Arakawa is just kind of like, I mean, he just got a new doll that he really wanted, so I'm just gonna give him his space. With the assumption he's like, yeah, he's probably doing weird things in there.
If my friend came home with a doll that they were extremely excited about, I would also think, you know what, I don't need to know how far this goes.
Yeah, and he shut his door immediately and didn't really respond to you talking to him. I'd be like, all right, you got some things to work out.
So Nomura is just in there looking dead. He's wearing a little funny mask that goes over his eyes, and he's completely unresponsive and completely dehydrated. So
My guy got depression.
he got depression.
He did get depression. We went from, what was it, Depression Cave to Depression Ocean to Depression Mask. This series really said depression is what you all want to see.
The mask
It's
of...
true.
Yeah,
It's
you put on your depression mask and then you just lie face down in your room.
You put on your mask and then you eat your normal pills.
It's like a skincare routine. You're supposed to put on your depression mask and really let it soak in.
Absorb those nutrients.
Pretty good.
Oh.
So Gamamon sees the funny depression mask, and he wants to put it on too.
He
Just takes it.
just takes it.
I love his lack of impulse control. Never change.
And fucking guess what? He doesn't have a nose or mouth anymore. Nomura, his face got off.
His face is just gone.
He took his face off.
He did take his face.
He did take his face off.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
And Kyoshi was like, oh no, we need to call the teachers or his parents. And he was like, no, wait. before we do that, though, before we get adults involved, how about we fix this?
Yeah.
He does say, hey, doesn't this seem like it would probably be a Digimon problem? And I'm like, anytime something weird in my life happens at this point, I would be calling Angoramon and being like, who's doing this?
Angoramon, please.
Things happening. Tell me who could possibly be doing this. His face not on. Is that someone you know?
Can you do that? Then again, Angoramon's sometimes just like, I don't fucking know how this happens.
Yeah, Angoramon is like, I don't know what weird shit is going on this week. I'm sorry.
This is new. New guy just
Some
dropped.
new fuckery. I don't know.
Even for this one, like, he's like, I've never seen Asuramon do this shit before. I don't fucking understand.
Mm-hmm.
This one's a freak.
There is an important scene where, Kyoshiro has a moment where he's like, wait a minute, if Nomura's been dead for the past 2 days, then who's been doing the cleaning? And Hiro's like, oh yeah, that was me. I decided to take over his chores so he could buy his weird little doll.
And have his alone time with his weird little doll.
Yeah, he doesn't even like, oh, since he was in his room sick, I decided to do it. No, it's literally just like, he told me to switch, so I did.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, dude, you can't. Dude.
And we are once again reminded that Hiro is a compulsive people pleaser and doesn't know how to set boundaries or say no.
Mood. But also,
Mood.
Yoshiro's immediately like, wow, you really can't say no. Wait a minute, why am I caring about that?
Please learn before you're an adult hero.
Please
yeah,
do.
it's really hard to learn as an adult. That shit
Yeah.
I say yes to everything at work.
Yeah, someone who just had their 1 year review at my job, one of the major problems being you're too much of a people pleaser. Really just set things in motion. They were like, you can't say no when you're clearly busy with other things.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like,
I've gotten better at
It's
it.
a whole ass mood, honestly.
Ugh.
Why is Digimon so relatable to us?
Why did they write these characters directly at me?
Yeah, how dare they?
targeted Digimon.
They're all very me sometimes in various capacities, and I don't like it.
It's that meme, I came here to have a good time, and I constantly feel attacked.
Yeah, it's me watching Digimon, and then me sitting down after a boxing match damn, Digimon got hands.
Mm-hmm.
So Angoramon is at one of the Digimon meetups, and important to note that we got Gawapamon DJing, which is very cool to see. They're just having a little party, and I fucking remember we saw Gawapamon back in the Petermon episode. He's one of the little guys who evolved during that whole scene.
Proud of them.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's continuity between all these background characters. We also see Repamon in the background.
He evolved to want to be a DJ.
I was too distracted by the fact that it was a tea party and there was a literal DJ and a dance party going on.
Yeah, I want to go to this back alley rave.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
Digimon know how to throw down.
We hear the rumors. The Digimon have heard rumors about the face stealing thing.
About someone taking their face
off.
Of humans. Because it was specifically humans, right? Only humans, human faces got...
Yes.
If you're human, you're on thin ice. Which is a sentence I say often.
Yeah, if you're human... The face-off killer is on the loose.
The face stealer. I've seen that episode of Avatar. I know how this goes.
A mask of...
Oh shit, he is Koba funny.
Yeah, because you show an emotion and he steals your face.
Oh, true. Ko does that when you show an emotion. I didn't even think about... I thought of Ko when I saw the episode, but I didn't think about the emotion, connection there.
Oh, I immediately had to think of it because it's one of my favorite episodes because it's a bit creepy. And I like creepy stuff.
This is gonna be a weird tangent. I'm so mad that Legend of Korra was a thing and they never brought Ko the back, even though at the end of Avatar he is we will meet again, Avatar. I'm yeah, you better.
Damn.
Yeah, but then the Avatar stopped recycling himself before Koda could come back, I guess.
Yeah, I want to see the funny guy who takes faces when you like sneeze.
That's such a funny bit.
Anyways, back to this funny guy who steals faces when you sneeze.
Anyway.
Yeah. We get one Digimon who is not acting sketchy at all. Mushmon is just having a great time, not running away or acting suspicious. If I played Among Us with this guy, I would always assume he was the traitor, because he acts sketchy as fuck.
Yeah, for sure. So then the kids are checking out the graveyard the next day. They comment on how, no one online is talking about how their faces have been stolen. You could say that there have been no face takes.
Okay.
Oh, it's gonna be one of those episodes. I love it. I love it. I'm so happy.
Interesting.
Yeah, and they sort of speculate, well, Nomura was just, he had depression so bad after his face got stolen. Maybe everyone is too sad to post about it.
Dude, depression makes me post more. What do you mean?
Yeah,
They haven't heard about posting through it.
My Twitter became so active when I hit my rock bottom. Truly amazing.
These people are not posting through it at all. Maybe they would feel better if they did.
They're just on... You know what? They were on Tumblr, and none of the other ones are on Tumblr. That's probably what happened.
I refuse to believe that Kiyoshiro is not on Tumblr.
I don't think he's on this... No, he would definitely be on the same side of Tumblr as me.
Maybe since this is like the future, maybe this is a world where... Maybe this is a utopia where everyone has learned not to try and cope with their mental illness through the use of social media platforms.
Sounds fake.
Believe it.
But okay.
Oh, through shitposts?
What else are you supposed to do? Go to therapy? No.
You know people are gonna post more. Once you get that...
They have holograms. They're gonna post to their holograms.
Once you get, like, 7G, because, like, next episode we see they have up to 7G,
Ooh.
you're gonna just, like, accidentally post, like, with your brain or something stupid.
Yeah.
Me uploading another sad selfie. Oh no, it happened again.
Like, whenever you, like, are talking to your Digimon, they, like, accidentally post it online.
Some of them would do it accidentally. Gamamon. Jellymon would take videos every time Kyoshua has a breakdown.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
I would hate to accidentally post with my brain because the terror of someone being like, hey, what was up with that post? And I go, what are you talking about?
Yeah, that's so scary.
It's so scary to think about the amount of intrusive thoughts I have that I never want anyone to hear.
That's some, like, creepypasta shit.
Just checking DMs, just, hey, is this post, are you okay? And I'm just like, I don't remember posting that.
I don't think I posted that. But okay.
Yeah. God.
My brain got hacked. That's all I've got to say.
Yeah, this is an underused aspect of, like, modern cyber horror. What if your posts just happened on their own?
I really don't want to think about it. It's the scariest
What if
shit.
you posted every intrusive, weird thought you ever had straight to your Twitter?
What if it posted your nightmares and people could see that sometimes I have nightmares about cheese?
It had to be a B-grade horror movie, right?
Oh god.
What if No Filter Friday was real?
No.
Oh, shit.
Oh god.
What if Controversy Monday was real?
We truly are writing the first
I
horror
can't
movie.
control some of those dreams. Any of those dreams. I don't lucid dream. Fuck. Everyone has to learn to lucid dream so they don't post accidentally.
Anyway,
They're at the graveyard.
Ashuramon's not in the graveyard because he's at the fucking court.
He's playing
He's
basketball.
playing ball.
Or he will be.
He's playing
He's
ball.
playing basketball. He watched Space Jam and said, I want that to be me.
Anyways, a nice little lad finally did a cool dunk.
Yeah, he does his first ever dunk.
one. I'm so proud.
And Asuramon is like, me too.
Me too. So,
Give me that accomplishment. Give it to me.
So that shit
This
rocks.
is
Can I have
this
it?
is your dad who goes to your sport event and you win and he says I did that.
It's true. Yeah, no. So Asuramon, he sees the boy do a sick dunk, then he's like, okay, damn, I love your feeling of accomplishment. You're having some cool emotions over there. Mind if I go ahead and he steals the dude's face? And then he's like... And then he just fucking picks up the basketball and dunks it so hard that not only does he break the backboard, but he fucking crumples the post and like fucking rips it out of the ground partially.
He destroys the court.
He's too strong.
It's ruined for everyone.
He does the hardest dunk ever.
The hardest dunk ever seen.
This is such an important moment because this is where the episode goes from like tense and you know high tension like thriller episode to just a funny one. It turns so suddenly and it's so perfect.
You thought stealing faces was scary. No,
it's hilarious.
No, it's really funny.
It's hilarious. Think of all the options.
Now that we have another face lost, I would like to read a few more paragraphs from the famous 1997 movie Face Off.
Please do.
I'm ready.
Oh, yes.
Castor Troy unexpectedly awakens from his coma and discovers his face missing. He calls his gang and they force Dr. Walsh to transplant Archer's face onto him. Troy then kills the only people who know of the transplant. At the prison, Archer, as Troy, prepares to tell... I don't know how to say this name. Biondi? Biadon? I don't know how to say this name. Of the location, but is surprised when Troy, as Archer, is there. Troy, as Archer, goads Archer, as Troy, that no one knows of the transplant, and that he will take over Archer's life. Pollux is freed when he willingly tells Troy, as Archer, of the bomb's location, and Troy, as Archer, disarms the bomb in a dramatic fashion. Troy, as Archer, earns admiration from the FBI office and becomes close to Archer's wife, Eve, and daughter, Jamie, who Archer has been neglecting while chasing down Troy.
God.
Anyways, that's it for now.
Yeah,
We'll get more when the next face becomes off.
Troy as Archer, Archer as Troy.
Didn't John Woo direct that movie?
Yes, this is John Woo written all over it.
Jesus Christ.
There are definitely some doves gonna be flying at some point.
I think the doves flew when he first put Castor into a coma.
Mask of my own face. I'd wear that mask of my own face.
Anyway, so we see Asuramon talking to Mushmon, and telling him, hey, we need to find more secluded places like that graveyard so I can find more humans to face off. And Mushmon is like, I kind of want out of this, boss. And Asuramon is like, oh, well, you can't because I'll steal your face too.
I love Mushmon because, like, it's not like his beef isn't with, like, the humans clearly suffering. It's more he's just like, this guy's weird. He's just kind of like, this guy is, like, a freak, and I don't really like hanging out with him anymore.
Yeah, he wants a new friend group.
Yeah, it's too cringe, and he wants out.
Yeah, stealing faces is cringe.
It's cringe. Yeah. He's cancelled.
He says ratio plus L.
It's super cringe not to have your own emotions and to steal everybody else's because you don't know how to feel. Anyway, next scene.
Also, there's like a golden beetle Digimon with many arms named Kongomon. He's here too.
Who doesn't say anything during this entire episode.
No lines.
No, I forgot about him. I genuinely forgot about him.
Transfers the faces. Like, he's still, like, important, even though he says nothing.
He's that D&D item, that bag that's, like, infinite.
Yeah, bag of holding.
Yeah, he's a suitcase.
But he's a bag of holding, and he says nothing.
He's, like, the one character who doesn't have a good build or, like, a good personality, and doesn't... So the main thing that they do in the D&D party is just carry the bag of holding.
You said it like that, and I realized this is Bidoof. This is your HM slut or whatever you want to call them, the one you give all your all your moves that you have to know to advance the story that you know.
HM slut a lot better than HM slave.
HM slut.
Shit!
I think I'm gonna change it.
This is.
I genuinely thought that was what we were calling
I like it a lot better. If we are, I hadn't heard the term.
I thought that was the one we were calling.
No, it's good. No,
it's a new term.
it's. I like it better. Like genuinely, I'm not doing like a bit.
This implies that he likes.
Right, exactly.
He likes all the H.
Yeah, exactly.
He likes to be helpful.
Oh my God.
This is when you're playing Skyrim and you realize Lydia can carry things for you, so you just start giving her all the stuff you plan on selling later.
Yeah.
You're just like, here, hold this. Bye.
So we see Kiyoshiro in his room. He is doing the most dramatic Wikipedia researching ever. His hands are shaking as he's hesitantly typing out one letter at a time.
Me watching scary stories on YouTube at 2 a.m.
I think it's extremely sweet. Because he's absolutely terrified, but he's so committed to his bit of dorm leader that he has to do it. He has to do the research.
Yeah.
He has to protect his pure, what's the term? Gohai? Yeah. Because he's the dorm leader. And I think that's
He's cute.
adorable.
He's an idiot.
He cares
I
about
love
his
him.
job.
And Jellymon looks at that and says, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to tell a scary
Yeah,
story.
Jellymon shows up for the first time in the episode.
She's here.
She's just been out.
Jellymon only shows up to be annoying.
Yeah.
She doesn't do anything this episode.
Yeah.
She does the most important thing this episode. I hope
True.
at the end.
Yeah, actually, no, I was wrong. She does something very important in this episode.
Yeah, she's just here to be funny, and that's incredibly important.
Because she's heard about this face-stealing demon, Digimon, and apparently she heard this from a friend of a friend of a friend. After 3 days, they grow even weaker. It's just immediately, sorry, the scene that we get with Asuramon just... So I think what happened is Asuramon puts on Nomura's face again, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, while Hiro is...
And he's being all happy and excited, and you just see Nomura die a little
Yeah,
bit more.
while Hiro is just like holding a burger to his mouth, trying to get him to eat.
It's really funny.
You want hamburger?
That scene is
And
so
then he's
good.
just like
What hamburger?
dying more.
He was just stuffing his face and he's not reacting.
Please eat hamburger.
And he's like, no, I'd rather die. And Asuramon is just dancing around with that face on, being like way too excited.
Yeah.
He's like, this is what I want, to get me more of these faces. I'm like, oh no, it really is a freak.
He's like, take me back to the
he's-
place where this face came from. And I'm like, the graveyard?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where you get the real excitement.
Yeah, he talks about the fucking burning passion he's feeling from wearing Nomura's face, and it's like, no, he's definitely experiencing horny for the first time.
Yeah, I love being horny for the first time in my life.
Yeah, this is an outlier. Most people at the graveyard don't feel like that.
I hope.
They can take me
I
to
hope
the place
not everyone
where
goes
people
to
are
the
horny.
graveyard to be horny.
God.
Oh, Mary Shelley would be very proud of us, but I hate it.
And fucking okay, since he's talking to Mushmon about like take me back to the graveyard, this means that this bitch cannot remember the way to get to the graveyard, even though he's already been there. He fully can't read a map. He cannot remember directions.
Yeah.
Mushmon is there to like fucking just tell him where to turn left.
He's his Google Maps.
I mean, if you had 3 heads and you all had to memorize information, I also would go haywire and just not do that.
Oh, you know what? Since each of his 3 faces are pointing in a different direction, if he hears turn left, that could mean any number of
That could mean so many
motherfucker
things.
has a horrible time with turn left.
It means so.
Just give me, like, he's someone who needs, like, the, like, location. Like, he needs, like, monuments.
Google Maps, this is where I am.
Yeah, he needs, like, monuments.
Yeah, give me an important landmark.
Yeah, landmarks, that's the word, thank you. So, like, Google Maps is, like, nightmarish for him.
Give me an important landmark, like a graveyard.
Reminds me of that time I used Pokemon Go to navigate because it was easy.
Wow, me too.
It has landmarks.
You're right, yeah.
It tells you the landmarks. It's a super easy map to follow.
Yeah, one time I was lost and I was playing Pokemon Go and I just used, I zoomed out the map and looked at landmarks and I was like, oh, I know where that is. I'll just head in that direction.
It's just easier to read.
Incredible. No, that makes total
true.
sense. I was just like, huh, yeah.
So, Kyoshiro and Ruli and Angoramon are also in the graveyard because Kyoshiro wanted to
Yeah,
investigate.
specifically, Jellymon isn't here.
Yeah, Jellymon fully not here. She fucked off, and
Yeah,
for no reason.
yeah, it's fine. We see her more in the next episode. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Yeah, for
do.
I
reasons.
love it that she's independent. If Kyoshiro is gonna do something life-threatening, she's like, okay, babe, see you later.
Have fun.
Okay, babe, call me if you need
She
me.
really was just like, this sounds boring, so I'm not going to be in this episode.
Oh,
Yeah.
she would say, call me if you need me, and then turn off her phone.
Yep, absolutely.
Yep.
You know, it's weird that she wouldn't jump at the chance to, like, fuck around in a graveyard.
I mean, how do we know she didn't have a plan? How do we know she wasn't just gonna show up an hour later, being all spooky and scary?
Oh, true.
Oh, do you think she was, like, going to do a big prank?
I'm assuming.
She's the image of the person with, like, whipped cream in their hand.
It's either that or she had a pyramid scheme.
Jellymon's gonna be like, hey, I was checking around underground because I can just move through solid objects, and you're never gonna believe all the funny little boxes I found down there.
Oh my God.
Damn, you know what's in those?
She's right behind one of the mausoleums, like, I'm gonna prank him so
Oh
hard when
my
he comes around this corner.
She would just pull out a skeleton and be like, look, this one doesn't have a face either.
Hey, I've seen these in like kids' room in fucking teacher. Holy shit! Why am I blanking so bad? In schoolrooms, why are they all out here? Is this where you guys get them from?
Is this where they grow?
Is this where they grow?
Okay, but we already had the episode where, like, Pumpkinmon or Jack-o'-lanternmon, whatever, didn't know what Halloween was and thought everyone was just so excited about him because they were all dressing up as jack-o'-lanterns. Do you think she's like,
True.
yeah, the skeletons, those funny things you see at Halloween, why are they all underground?
Yeah.
True.
Is this where
like-
people keep all their Halloween decorations?
Oh my God, Jellymon would read that post like there's a skeleton inside you right now and just freak out.
And it's like, Jellymon, I don't think there is.
She's an invertebrate. She's fine.
She's like, who put that in there?
Well, I also just mean because she's a Digimon.
Yeah.
And I'm not 100% sure how Digimon bone structure works since they just kind of digitize when they die. Digital bone.
Where the fuck are we?
We're at, Asuramon decides to be a freak.
This is where Asuramon yells, "Let us love, oh scared one," because that's a normal way
yeah.
to announce your arrival.
Mm-hmm.
Let us love. What the hell?
Yeah, he sees Kyoshiro being a scared little bitch, and he's like, oh, this is so good. This guy is so scared.
I've never experienced terror before.
I've never experienced Kyoshiro level terror before, specifically.
I don't think many people have.
No.
That seems like a very unique experience.
He does steal his face.
Anyways, Kyoshiro dies.
He dies.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kyoshiro dies. And Goromon doesn't try to protect Kyoshiro, but he does try to protect Wooly. Unfortunately, this thing is massive. Like, Asuramon works out. Clearly,
Clearly,
buff. He's very buff.
He is getting bigger as he steals faces.
So he took that slam dunk technique that he learned and slam dunks Goromon.
Yeah, it's true.
And then takes Ruli's face, who unfortunately dies.
He, because he wants Ruli's face because she, is trying to protect her friends or whatever.
She looks very determined.
Her emotion is determination. Like a fucking funny Undertale.
Hey guys, we just got a few more faces off.
Oh, sure.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Y'all ready?
Let's go.
Y'all ready for more face-off wiki?
I'm never ready for this.
Are we gonna get 2 paragraphs?
Oh.
For 2 faces?
Yeah, I can.
I don't know.
Well, I mean, if we go by those rules, then
we'll be here forever when
at some point we're just going to be getting 6 at once.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Well, unfortunately, this movie does end at a point, so
There's no way that movie ends.
Unfortunately. Back at the prison, Archer, as Troy, escapes after staging a riot and retreats to Troy's headquarters. He meets Sasha, the sister of Troy's primary drug kingpin, and her son Adam, who reminds Archer of Michael. Archer, as Troy, discovers that Adam is Troy's son. Troy learns of Archer's escape and hastily assembles a team to raid his headquarters. The raid turns into a bloodbath, and many FBI agents and several members of Troy's gang, including Pollux, are killed, while Archer, Sasha, and Adam are able to escape. Archer's supervisor, Directo Victor Lazaro, blames Troy as Archer for the numerous slayings. Troy, as Archer, furious over Pollux's death, kills Lazaro and makes it look like a heart attack. Troy, as Archer, is promoted to acting director. Archer, as Troy, finds safety for Sasha and Adam. Then he approaches Eve and convinces her to test Troy as Archer's blood to prove his identity. After testing the blood and being convinced of her husband's identity, Eve tells Archer that Troy will be vulnerable at Lazaro's funeral. Chapter 2. At the ceremony.
Definitely.
Yeah?
No, go ahead.
Following along?
This movie is so normal.
From this coherent movie?
I am definitely still completely in the knowing. I be knowing what is going on in this movie, definitely. I'm not confused.
Yeah, this is a very simple movie with characters, facts, themes.
Yeah, listen. Nick Cage is the bad guy, and John Travolta is the good guy.
Yes.
Then Nick Cage
Except
and John
at the times
Travolta
when they're
switch
not.
faces. Yeah, exactly. So now Nick Cage is the good guy and John Travolta is the bad guy. It's normal.
It's all very simple when you look at it on paper.
Yeah.
It's not simple when you look at it on paper, though.
I mean, I'm reading it from paper right now. At the ceremony, Archer as Troy finds that Troy as Archer has anticipated his actions and taken Eve hostage. Sasha arrives and a gunfight ensues. Sasha manages to save Eve after taking a bullet. Archer as Troy promises a dying Sasha that he will take care of Adam and raise him away from criminal life. That's it for now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Normal movie.
Very normal. Extremely normal.
So, and Goromon sees Mushmon at the graveyard and is like, I recognize that guy. But then Jellymon shows up conveniently, and sees Kyoshiro having no face. Wait a minute. I think this is later in Kyoshiro's room,
what
though.
happens is the hero takes Kyoshiro home, and Jellymon is just chilling, in his room, not doing anything. And then she's like, what the fuck happened?
Yeah, just playing all his video games. ruining all his save files.
What happened to my darling?
Tweeting weird things to people.
She genuinely says he should have waited for me, as if she was going to show up.
Yeah.
As if she was like there.
He should have waited for me to go to the thing I said I wasn't gonna go to.
Yeah. Yep.
He should have called me like I told him to. Your phone was off. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
He should have anticipated that, to be honest, and send her a letter in advance.
Should have called my second phone.
This is also where Angoramon is like, that was Asuramon, and he's supposed to have like a very strong sense of justice, so don't know what's going on there.
He's like, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah, don't know what's up with this guy.
And we also learn that Asuramon has 3 faces, and each face has one emotion: anger, mercy, and blessing.
What kind
of course,
like blessing is an emotion.
Yeah, I was like, what kind of emotion is blessing?
What kind of emotion is mercy?
Yeah, it's not merciful, it's mercy.
I often feel blessed.
Yeah, I feel blessing whenever I hear someone sneeze.
Damn, feeling real blessing today.
It just looks like anger, happy, and I don't remember, like...
Sad,
I guess. Maybe that's the mercy one. I don't know.
It's having mercy on yourself. I genuinely don't know what it means.
Because, like, blessing, I guess, is, like, the happy one. I don't know.
Blessing is the arrogant one, because you're blessed to be in his presence.
Oh, no, because that's the anger. Well, yeah.
Maybe we can ask him.
I don't want him to see my face.
Just have no emotion when you ask him.
Yeah, you just have to simply not have an emotion when you talk to Asuramon. You definitely have see, that's the challenging thing. You have to talk to Asuramon without getting so excited about what a huge freak he is.
Right, yeah, like, you expect me to not be so fucking excited to meet this freak. Like, hello?
No one show this guy emojis.
Oh no.
What if the faces turned into emojis when you put them on, though?
God.
Oh shit!
That's
Asuramon watch emoji movie.
Fuck!
horrifying to think about. I love it.
He has a lip bite emoji.
Asuramon Miranda.
Yes! He takes Lin-Manuel Miranda's face. Fuck me.
Oh no.
Oh.
God, I wish I knew how to Photoshop.
What if Lin-Manuel Miranda were in Face Off?
What if he was in Face Off?
Oh shit!
There would be a rap in Face Off, obviously. That's what it would be.
I was just thinking that. Where would the rap part come in?
Yeah.
Where does it fit?
I feel like if you told someone who hasn't seen Face Off that there was like a Lin-Manuel Miranda rap battle in it, no one could disprove it.
It makes a lot of sense. I feel like it fits in the movie. It would definitely improve it.
God. Face Off remake where Lin-Manuel Miranda swaps faces with a rapper and then has to infiltrate an organization of criminal rappers and has to compete in a rap battle to prove that he's the real Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Fuck.
Oh, so good.
I don't remember which Discord it was, but I often have that bit in my head where someone does Lin-Manuel Miranda's voice, but it's a rap about feet.
Oh my god, that's Jordan! That's Jordan!
Yeah, someone tell Jordan that bit lives rent-free in my head, and sometimes when I'm not doing anything, I just hear it.
It kills me! Fuck. Jordan's fucking Jordan from, like, kind of looks like his Lin-Manuel Miranda impression is like really good for some reason.
It's so good that for a minute I thought that was a real rap. Until I was like, wait a minute.
I'm gonna tell him you said that. That's incredible.
Jordan should be co-star in this Lin-Manuel Miranda Face Face-Off remake.
It's Jordan and Lin-Manuel Miranda in the movie.
Oh, and that'd be good because they could do the bit where like they're using their voices and they're like, "It's me, I'm the real one," and it's just Jordan doing Lin-Manuel Miranda voice.
Yeah.
Lin-Manuel Miranda, is that his name now?
It is to me.
Shoot him, not me.
Shoot his toes, not me.
That must be the real one. Lin-Manuel Miranda, not toes.
Oh god.
I'm dying. I'm literally crying.
The plot of this episode, where are we?
I don't know, because we just, like, brought Kyoshiro home. He's, like, chilling with Jellymon because he's depressed, and, like...
Yeah.
Because he's dying.
Really?
Jellymon,
Ruli's
like,
at
you
home.
guys...
Hiro and Angoramon decide to say, okay, we have to find Asuramon and confront him. And then Jellymon is like, well, I'm gonna go take care of Darling and be completely normal for the rest of the day. See you later.
Because she's a nurse. She's a very caring person at heart. She's always taking care of Kyoshiro.
Exactly.
Is Ruli just, like, in bed now?
Yeah, Angermon just says, oh yeah, she's sleeping at home. I just left her.
Yeah, Ruli just got tucked in and everyone left.
And Goramon's like, she'll be fine. She'll just sleep, I guess.
Oh, they should have brought the mummy doctor back like they did in that one episode.
Oh!
You're like, hey, can you take care of her?
Cool.
Yeah.
I assume that Ruli lives with her parents, though. So tucking her in makes a lot of sense, actually, just... Because her parents are probably home.
So the parents are just like, hey, Ruli, why are you, like, wearing a mask and also depressed with no face?
Hey, Ruli, why are you talking to nothing?
Hey, kiddo, why the no face?
Hey, kid, why are you dead?
It's a teenager.
Yeah, these
They
teens.
sometimes lock themselves up in their room. They're probably just happy that she didn't buy a doll first, so...
Probably just happy she's not talking to herself, because, like, whenever she's talking
this
to
is actually
Angoramon...
improvement.
Whenever she's talking to Angoramon, her parents are probably like, yeah, that's kind of weird.
Yeah, she's talking to that really realistic hologram again.
It's very strange.
So we get an incredible Asuramon scene where he's like, okay, I gotta try out these new faces, and then Kongomon, just like casually rips open a portal in space-time and just has a big collection of faces in that they're void of his. So Asuramon, he takes out Kyoshiro and Ruli's, and he's like, oh, wow, incredible terror. I'm so spooked. This rules. And then, puts on Ruli's face and is like, wow, this is incredible. What fiery courage brimming in my chest.
On fire.
Yeah, he blows up.
When he materializes, I swear to God, there is a burst of confetti.
I love him.
That's the fucking energy. He fucking causes an explosion when he materializes. And it's like a fucking, it's just shooting out confetti, fucking puffs of colored smoke, being the most dramatic about it. This guy rules.
Yeah,
The
and
embodiment of a Looney Tunes skit.
Mm-hmm.
and this is also where it goes to the Meth Not Even Once campaign. It's like faces not even once because he's hooked now. And he's like, get me more. He doesn't even care about the quality. He's just grabbing whatever he can get.
Yeah, it's just like, I just want it.
I just need that fix.
Oh God, please give me more.
He goes on such a funny rampage. He busts into a convenience store. He fully knocks down the wall of a family's house.
Yeah, he never uses a door. This man refuses doors. He's absolutely a D&D party.
Yeah, he breaks into a family's house and steals their face, and then they were watching a soccer game on the TV.
Yeah.
And he's just like, oh, what's that? And Mush Mom is like, oh,
Yeah, there's so many people there.
That's just funny soccer.
yeah, that's just a soccer game. And then Ashurman is like, where is the soccer game with all these faces? And Mush Mom's like, I don't know. I just watch the stuff. I don't really know. Don't talk to me, man.
God, it would have been so funny if he tried to grab the TV.
So then, this fully realized, like, three-faced, four-armed giant just fucking walks up to a man on the street and demands to know where the soccer stadium is.
If that happened to you guys, would you be able to answer that question?
I'd run away.
Well, the answer is no, because he stole my face before I could.
Because I know that there is a stadium near me, and I would not be able to explain to someone how to get there.
Yeah, well.
This guy was probably having such a normal day before this.
Probably. And now he's having...
He was ready to face the day.
Hey.
And now this happened.
God damn it.
Hey. Doesn't Mushmon, like, leave him? He's like, I don't want to deal with this freak anymore.
Yeah, Mushmon just fucking runs.
Yeah, Mushmon is like, hey man, I'm out. And Asuramon just kind of kicks him, and it's just like, all right, bye.
He doesn't, like, steal his face like he was threatening to.
Doesn't want his face. He's going to go get the soccer vases.
Yeah, he needs to make room in that portal for all the soccer fans.
True. And Mushmon, like, runs into like the group, like in Goramon, and he's like, yeah, I think Ashuramon's trying to go to the soccer stadium, so fucked up.
Yeah. So then it's very funny. Mushmon is like, oh, I feel so guilty about this. It's time to confess my sins about helping this man do evil deeds. And Hiro's just like, okay, soccer stadium, got it. See you later.
Yeah.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
Don't got time for that.
Hiro's so funny.
Hiro getting slightly more and more fed up with people's shitty deeds is my favorite.
Yeah.
It's very funny.
Yeah.
I can't wait for Hiro to give that unimpressed stare to his dad. We get Ghost Galamon, which I feel has been a little while since we've seen him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's a funny bit that happens.
We get the little airplane guy.
The hero hops on the flying little airplane boy and starts flying away, and then Goromon also flies after them, but then decides he can just hop a ride also on Gamamon.
I mean, a fucking jet plane is faster than a helicopter, so yeah, you gotta.
Yeah, it tracks.
Yeah, he's just like, oh, yeah, let me get on here too. And I'm just like, man, you can fly.
It's like, I've been flying all day. I need a break.
Yeah, and he's without his partners, so he's more tired.
True.
Can Simba Amgramon fly? Have we seen him fly?
I don't
think we have.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's got those big ears, but he's never used them as helicopter blades, so I don't know.
They're like different ears. Like they're bigger.
Yeah.
Like they're like they look less, I don't know.
They look more swordy and less helicopter blade.
Yeah.
In exchange for becoming a Tumblr sexy man who loses the ability to fly.
That's so sad.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what would he need to fly for? To run away from the fangirls and boys and everything in between and beyond that? No, I don't think so.
Yeah, that's so true.
Yeah. This is the price we pay for being skinny and fancy.
That's true. We almost equivalent exchange and so on.
Yeah. So Devon, we did get that big face stealing rampage. Do you want to hit us again?
Well, I'm currently at one last paragraph.
Okay. We'll say.
So I'm gonna save it for the ultimate face steal.
Yeah, okay. Let's do it.
Let's fucking go.
All right,
let's go.
And we go to the digital world because Hiro is using brain cells today and said, "Oh, when there will be no people if you go to the digital world,
no people but him."
Yeah. And Asuramon like, "Where is everyone? What happened to all the voices? Why is it empty?"
The first time I watched this episode, I wasn't going to pay attention. I think I looked away at the scene where they send him into the digital world. So I looked back and I was like, why is this soccer stadium so sandy?
Damn, someone needs to clean this
What the fuck?
fucking stadium.
Damn.
I was like, what did they do here?
Damn, I guess they forgot to clean up from the beach volleyball tournament yesterday.
Damn, this place is really in disrepair.
I really can't say volleyball without my mind just immediately going, man, I love Haikyuu. Anyway.
Could you imagine Asuramon seeing the Haikyuu boys? He would want those
Damn.
faces so bad.
Asuramon would steal my face as I think of the Haikyuu boys, because that's when I'm the happiest I've ever been. That's my comfort anime.
Asuramon stealing the face of the volleyball boys as they get hooked on volleyball and experiencing that emotion.
Shit.
He has to wait very long for Tsukishima.
He would steal the faces of both the main boys and then get so mad because he wouldn't be able to do their
combo.
Yeah, their special minus tempo combo.
Oh, he would be so pissed he wouldn't be able to hit that minus tempo.
Yeah. Yeah, he's like, Mushmon, you need to set to me.
Mushmon, line up the shot.
I'm gonna swing my hand. You need to throw it direct. You need to hit the ball directly into my hand.
Mushmon, why do you suck?
Can you imagine if he could jump really highly, though? He just jumps through the roof.
Oh, it just keeps going.
Beautiful. Truly amazing. What a great episode.
Oh, I love Asuramon so much.
Good shit.
Okay, so
Angoramon does a sandstorm attack.
Yeah, so a little peek behind the curtains here. Emery, last week before I actually watched the episode, said, hey, do you want to be on this episode to talk about it? And, you know, me, I have one brand, is that I love Gulas Gamamon. And I was thinking, interesting.
Why would Emery want this?
Why would Emery ask me to be on this episode?
But also, Devon, your brand is talking about funny freaks. That too is part of your brand.
I was thinking in terms of Digimon. I was like, so I'm gonna see my boy. And I was so excited when the exciting We Won music started playing about, I don't know, 5 minutes before the conclusion of the episode. And I was like, no way. No way are they gonna wrap it up this quick. So I can't wait till this shit goes bad and Gulas Gamamon comes out to do freak shit.
Yeah.
We don't get it though.
I don't get to see my boy though, but that's fine. Something even better happens.
You're like,
Yeah,
I was tricked.
Something truly amazing happens.
Yeah, so Gamamon poofs out of the sandstorm and tries to, like, hit Asuramon from the blind spot, but this guy got 3 faces. He's got most of those blind spots covered, actually. So Gamamon gets kinda smacked, Hero falls off, and that's not good. Then he just grabs Angoramon and is like, I don't even want your face, and then, like, fucking powers up his hand for a cool killing Angoramon punch.
Oh, yeah, which is wrong because who wouldn't want to have Angoromon's face?
I know.
Yeah. What if you just wanted chill vibes for a second?
He's a little nice rabbit gentleman. Like, what the fuck?
He has killed someone, though.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's true.
He only wants human faces because he's a freak.
Yeah, he is a little freak. He's not like the good kind of freak, because he sees a dragon, which is Canon Weisman, which is very good. And he doesn't point at it and say, ooh, that's very good.
Yeah, he doesn't want Canon Weisman's face either, freak.
He wants a human Sona. And he's
true.
Yeah, you know what? Asuramon is just like being slowly indoctrinated into the human Sona fandom because he's been playing Humans Go, just walking around trying to collect them all with human emotions because he's talking so much about like how he wants to get all the faces and have all the feelings. When Hiro asks him like, "Hey, is stealing people's faces your idea of justice?" and he's just like, "I just love human emotions so much. I gotta catch them all."
I'm getting very slight Homestuck vibes.
He's trying to pick out his favorite.
Who wants that crummy pail of water justice? I want to catch my Pokemon creatures, aka human faces.
Yeah, it's just very unfair that he has 3 faces, and all of humanity, which is a singular being, has many faces.
And you just know that those seeds are being planted. Like when you catch your first lopunny, and it's like,
time to lay.
He's like, hey, how will I know which one's my favorite if I don't catch every single one of them with their face?
I only have 3 emotions. They never change. I need all the emotions.
I only have the 3 starters, and I need all the rest.
Yeah.
So yeah, the animation gets really sick, and Kenno Weissman and Asuramon fight. Asuramon does like a big aura with all 4 of his hands at once, while Kenno Weissman just like does a fucking Dragonia, and they're just fucking rushing into each other and just like fucking doing a fucking beam struggle with their bodies. It rules.
Yes.
It's very good.
And then oops, Evo broke.
You find out they can just go back. They can just break.
Yeah. I guess there's a time limit.
Yeah, at this point, I'm like rocking back in my seat. I'm like, oh, here it comes. The Evo break is because my evil little boy is coming. Here he fucking comes. He's gonna fucking obliterate Asuramon any second now.
No.
Yeah, Kenno Weissman turns back into Kauskamamon, and we don't know why the fuck this happens. Even Angoramon is like, oh shit, they can break?
Yeah,
it's kind of more for the bit than anything else.
Mm-hmm.
I do hope we get back to it, because it could be very interesting if there was, like, a reason for it.
Yeah, like almost like my evil son shows up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my mind sort of went back to a thing that Spike said, basically that, like, the Kenno Weissman evolution is, like, kind of, like, too much based in Hero's kindness, and it's, like, sort of imbalanced in that way, just in that, like, yeah, it is kind of this one-sided evolution where it's, like, it's so much about, like, Hero's positive feelings and, like, the repression of his, like, you know, anger and his, like, ability to, like, you know, confront people. And yeah, so in order for him to, like, have... Yeah, I was just sort of thinking that, like, in order for him to have a more stable evolution, there gotta be character growth. Could this be possibly a thing?
I feel like we're actually, like, that might be true, but I feel like we're gonna actually see, like, the evolution break for all 3 of them at some point. Like, that's my prediction, is that, like, it's not just gonna happen to Hero. So that's why I was like, I don't know if it is gonna be about, like, balance for that, but, like, it could be. I might be wrong.
I mean, if evolution is tied to, like, their emotional states and, like, who they are as people, it could still happen.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Like, we can't talk about next week's episode yet, but, like, it's very possible.
Yeah. Okay.
We just love talking about how these partnerships work and thinking about how their emotions reflect each other and all that thing. I really hope there's, like, a reason, and it's not just, oh, there's a time limit. And it's like, oh no, they need to, like, know each other even better, and they need to understand each other better, and
I don't think it's just
that's so bad.
I don't think it's just a time limit either. I just was saying, like, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm sure Canon Weissman has been Canon Weissman for, like, way longer in other episodes.
Yeah, same.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like, yeah, I have another idea about this, like an alternate theory, but I think I want to get into that more next episode.
Okay. Yeah, I wonder what happens next episode.
I wonder what happens next episode.
I don't know, we probably see Gulas Gamamon next episode.
Yeah, we might. Now we see Hero being... Hero standing in front of his little brother,
being
protective,
because
he fell down, and Hero will always protect his little brother. I'm screaming at my screen.
Yeah,
and Ashura says, "Oh, I want that shit."
Yeah, he says, "Oh, taking a bullet for your brother? That sounds like a great emotion I'd love to have."
Oh, protection? Good.
He says, "Oh, new one I can catch."
Yeah.
Oh, this
He's
is
like,
legendary.
Ooh, a shiny rare.
Whips out that Master Ball.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so he takes Hero's face, And Hero's out of commission.
Yeah, and he immediately wears that face as well. Like, sometimes he waits a bit, but now he just immediately slams it on his face like, oh, this is the best shit ever.
Yeah, and
He slams.
what a weird fucking scene, because he's just wearing Hero's face and is like, Asuramon, I'm gonna protect you, my little brother, just in Asuramon voice.
It just sounds like he's taunting him or something. Like, it sounds...
Yeah. It's just, he has tusks. How can we take him serious? Still has the same mouth.
This is giving me like large adult Gon vibes, where I'm just like, that's my little boy. He shouldn't be that big.
Yeah. True.
And you shouldn't be that tall. You need to shrink back down. Knock it off.
Fuck.
So Devon,
yeah,
do we want to do it now?
Yeah. So
All
for
right.
the final face being stolen, I'll give you the conclusion to 1997's Face Off.
All right.
In a fight between the rivals outside, Jamie shoots and injures Archer as Troy. Troy as Archer flees the church with Archer as Troy pursuing him. Troy as Archer briefly takes Jamie hostage, but she escapes by stabbing him with the butterfly knife that Troy as Archer had given her for self-defense. Troy as Archer reaches the docks and commandeers a speedboat, and Archer as Troy follows and commandeers one of his own. And
oh yeah, there's a speedboat chase in that movie.
I know, it whips ass. A chase ensues.
This movie had the range.
A chase ensues that ends when Archer as Troy forces Troy as Archer to shore by collision. By that, I mean, I think he literally runs the boat like up a ramp and flies through the air. With the boats grounded, Archer as Troy bests Troy as Archer in a melee fight. Troy as Archer mutilates his, Archer's, face to taunt and distract Archer as Troy. But Archer as Troy instead gains the upper hand and impales Troy as Archer with a spear gun. Jesus Christ! Killing him. Backup agents arrive and address Archer as Troy as Archer, having been convinced by Eve of Archer's true identity. After the face transplant surgery is reversed, Archer returns home where he adopts Adam into his family, keeping his promise to Sasha. That's the end of the movie.
Oh.
It's such a funny movie.
Okay.
It's an all-time comedy.
Sounds like a classic.
The greatest movies of all time.
It's genuinely incredible.
Oh, I forgot about the speedboat battle that happens at the end.
Yeah.
That really comes out of nowhere.
Oh, man. Good shit. Anyways, back to the also incredible episode going on.
So Asuramon, having the benefit of being one of the few characters in this show with a brain cell, is like, oh, I know exactly what to do. Hey, Asuramon, give all the faces back. And Ashramon's like,
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, biggest Hail Mary. He's just like, hey, man, can you knock it off? And he's like, sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
So he orders Kongomon to like release all the faces from face jail. And then it happens. All the faces go back to their original owners, and then Asuramon's like, "Hey, give Hero's face back too." And he's like, "Yeah, sure, of course."
I would like to point out.
Then Hero gets
in between this. We cut to Kyoshiro and Jellymon, and Jellymon is dutifully taking care of him by drawing an entire other face onto his face and going, "They're fixed."
Not just a face, but like the fucking sparkliest anime eyes you've ever seen.
A shoujo protagonist.
Jellymon is like, yeah, no, this is what his face should always look like when he's looking at me. There should definitely be lots of sparkly stars and hearts in his eyes.
This is normal.
So cute.
The audacity to say they're fixed at the end of it too.
Yeah.
It's like, wow, I fixed it. I solved everything.
This is so much better now.
So good. Yeah, just like from the moment she like wanders off to be like, okay, I got to take care of Kiyoshiro, there's this hanging tension in the air of like, oh, what does she mean by that? And this is just such a good payoff for that. It's like, yeah, draw a new face on his face, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, she heard about the no face and she's like, I'll just give you another, it's fine.
Yeah. I'm a great artist. It'll work fine.
It'll be better than before.
It was very well drawn. It was really good.
It was. Yeah. Yeah, fucking Jellymon read the How to Draw Manga book, and she fucking aced it. She drew those anime eyes so big.
It is truly a miracle that she didn't draw him in like 3/4 profile, slightly sideways.
Yeah. Yeah, they're just slightly off center. One of them is bigger than the other.
Jellymon is a professional artist.
I like that, like, nothing's really wrong with his eyes. It just looks like he has makeup on, kinda. Like, I didn't know what else it could have. I was, like, a little worried, like, it would fuck up him getting his eyes returned somehow. And then he would be like
tattoos.
He'd be like, Jellymon, you fucked me up.
He would have to say thank you, Jellymon-sama.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, Jellymon is like, no, these eyes are better. You should be thanking me. You should be praising my incredible caretaking skills.
Thank you, Jellymon-sama.
It's a miracle she didn't put her trademark on it, like original character. Meanwhile, Asuramon is like, what did I just do? What just happened?
Yeah, he's like, oh, you fucking got me!
What the hell just
like,
happened?
oh fuck! I fucked up!
Oh no, I dropped all my faces.
Like, your face defeated me.
Yeah.
Your face defeated me.
The fact that you're such a people-pleasing pushover fucking defeated me.
Your face defeated me sounds like a really sick burn to call someone ugly.
And then Hiro is just waking up completely disoriented. He has no idea what the fuck just happened, and everyone is like congratulating him. Kauskamamon is like clapping him on the shoulder and shaking him around.
They're like,
and he's
yay, you did it! And he's like,
what are you all talking about?
He's like, what did I do? Who am I?
Good shit.
Being yourself was enough, like I didn't do anything. Meanwhile, Asuramon gets invited to the tea party.
Yeah. And
We're back to the beginning of the season.
And Goramon's like, hey, why don't you expand your emotional range by like hanging out with people and forming friendships instead of just Pokemoning everyone else's emotions.
Instead of reenacting the plot of 1997's Face Off to people.
God. How incredible would it be if there was a subplot in that movie where having Nick Cage's face made John Travolta Nick Cage go sicko mode. What if he became more deranged over time from wearing the crazy face?
They said, oh, you've been wearing his face too long, it's making you evil.
Yeah, you know how supposedly smiling, even when you're not happy, will make you happy, which is not true. What if they just used that pseudoscience in the way in that movie to be like, yeah, wearing a crazy guy face will make you crazy?
Even if that is true, it just makes me upset.
It makes me think of how I think method acting is bullshit. And this would be the ultimate proof of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's just method acting until he is like that. Like, oh, yeah, you're just crazy now. Congratulations. You've done it. You've cut out the acting part.
You could definitely use some pseudoscience to justify a plotline like that in a face-off movie, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't we have a franchise of face-off movies where they just keep taking the faces off?
Yeah.
Face collector.
God.
Need for Face tweet too.
Face.
Oh my god. How would they name the second one?
Good question.
Two Furious Faces. I don't know. I only
Too Furious, Two Face.
Too Fast, Too Furious.
The Face and the Furious.
Face for face.
Face Off Tokyo Drift.
Face Drift. Anyway.
What if there was one called Face On?
Ooh. Now we're getting somewhere.
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
Have you tried
facing it off and on again?
What an amazing bit. What an amazing bit.
Taking my hero face off and on again. Nope, I'm still trying to do everything for other people. Not working.
Just take your people-pleasing face off.
I can't.
If that helps.
That's just my face.
Alright, so Anguramon gives us the last line of the episode. The face is the window to the soul. A house without a window is not a house. Don't remove them, don't replace them. Clearly, he has not seen the 1997 masterpiece of Face Off.
And Goromon obviously doesn't believe that pools are rooms because he's saying that, oh no, he said house, not room. I'm sorry. I was putting words into his mouth.
And Goromon got real scared when Trump gave a speech where he said Biden is planning to demolish your houses and rebuild them with the windows and doors being like 35% smaller.
He got really scared when Trump said that Joe Biden was gonna surgically remove everyone's faces.
The thing is, I would not be surprised if that was actually something that he said.
The forced femboyification that Joe Biden was going to do also included taking your face off.
I'm still waiting for that.
Yeah.
This is still not happening.
You guys had a catboy agenda?
We have not been forced boyificationed yet. When is this happening?
We're all waiting, Biden.
Clock is ticking, Biden.
Maybe I should move
Get to
the
it.
US and get in on it while it still has to set up.
Yeah, Biden, I'm already taking estradiol, but it's not mandatory estradiol. What are you doing?
Yeah, I haven't gotten my free estradiol and face off. Come on.
Yeah.
I have the femme part down. I don't have the boy part down. Come on.
Oh, yeah. It's, how do I get in on that?
Yeah,
move to the US just to get that femboyification. I also want a more boyish face.
More and more people are sneaking into the US to get our free femboyification. All they want from here is our femboyification gas.
What is your reason for your visit to the US, Elsie? You see, I heard that you were doing femboyifications here, and I want in on that.
I heard that.
These immigrants keep sneaking into our country to steal our HRT.
Fuck. They're stealing our HRT and our faces.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
What a normal episode.
What a normal.
You know what? That would finally make the US the greatest country in the world.
Don't tell them that.
No, let's see if we can trick them.
But only if they do the femboyification.
God. We need to start building just a series of walls around every face-off clinic in the US so people can't get into them.
Oh, so true. So true. Make sure you make it like clear though so you can see them when they're throwing the ladders over.
Yeah, you know, if you need to be able to see through the walls so that you can, you know, if there's any face-off happening, you know, over the wall, you need to be able to see that.
You can spot it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God.
What a good episode.
What an incredible
great episode.
This one kicked ass. I'm so glad I got to learn about the movie Face Off that I have already seen, but I'd like to hear about it again.
You see, reading through it reminded me about so many discrete aspects of the movie Face Off that I feel like I just rewatched it.
Damn, do you remember how... I didn't fucking remember that John Travolta adopted Nick Cage's son at the end.
Yeah, he just replaced his boy.
So good.
God.
He said, go out and get you a nuke, son.
They should have called it Son Off.
God, that movie is insane.
He should have taken his son's face off and then put it on Nicolas Cage's son.
Yeah.
Is that child abuse?
No. No!
God.
Devon, where can we find you?
You can find me on Twitter at Grooven Ghastly. You can find me on Gone Will Hunting series. Speaking of Big Gone Theory, a show where we rewatched all of Hunter x Hunter. And soon you can find me and Emery on a very normal and not deranged at all podcast called We Rate Queerbait.
Hell yeah. I edited an episode of Gone Will Hunting for the first time in so many months. Shit's happening, folks.
Shit's happening.
Ooh.
I finally got part of my life together.
Hell yeah.
Let's go.
Oh, you can also find me on Sonic Shuffle. Holy shit.
I mean, I was gonna say it even if you forgot, so I wasn't too fussed.
I forget so often the things that I do in my life.
It's fine. Anyway, I guess I can talk about my shit. So yeah, I'm Haunting the Morgue. That's Haunting the MORG on Twitter. I guess Tumblr too, but you know. You can find me on my other podcasts. I mean, I think I already said on this podcast, Departure Lounge pretty much on permanent hiatus. But my active ones are, of course, Sonic Shuffle, as Devon said, and Forward ReZero, a ReZero Watch podcast. We just recorded a new episode.
Where faces just do that.
Where heads just do that.
Do they come off?
You gotta watch the episode, I guess.
More importantly, listen to the episode.
Well, it's not out yet, but short answer, yes. Long answer, it's complicated.
Oh my god.
Interesting.
How can it be complicated?
Well, you see, so the whole thing about ReZero is that the protagonist has powers where he comes back from the dead.
He has time loop disease.
He has time loop disease.
I've seen that movie.
Sometimes it happens when you get time loop disease.
Mm-hmm.
Valid. Sorry, I rudely interrupted you.
No, I was done. That was it. That's all I have.
All right, Elvira, have you gone?
No. I am not on a million podcasts, so I can clearly remember which one I'm on, and it's only this one. Although I am trying to get myself as a guest on someone else's, because that's normal behavior.
No, it's good.
You can find me on...
Guesting is fun.
Guesting is
a lot of fun. I should find more podcasts to get myself on.
Watch anyway. ReZero. Get on Forward ReZero.
Don't tempt me with a good time. I am on Twitter at Ediviru. I am on TikTok with the same @. That's it. I'm on Tumblr, but that's a complicated URL. So that's it for me.
I'm on for Affinity with the username Space Robot. You can get in contact with me about an art commission over Discord through the DMs or at spacerobotart@gmail.com. I'm also on a podcast called Gone Will Hunting and an upcoming podcast called We Rate Queerbait. I wonder where we've heard of those before.
I have no clue.
Anyway, so I think that's about it for me. We, as a podcast, have a Discord server where you can go and maybe watch some Digimon as part of our Digimonday streams. We've been making our way through Tamers 3 episodes at a time, and that's been a lot of fun. I also do art streams on Friday when I'm up for it and have the time, and those have been a lot of fun. You can just, come on in and hang out in the voice chat with me while I draw some funny guys. Also, this podcast has a Twitter at DigiGhostGaze, and we are part of the Noisespace.xyz network, where you can go to noisespace.xyz and find all sorts of shows, including the aforementioned Kyle XY, including many of the aforementioned shows that we've plugged. It's just fucking listen to some of those podcasts and get in on all the great bits, like Lin-Manuel Miranda rapping about feet.
Oh,
So true, though.
All-timer.
it's so funny.
I think it is posted in the HGIP Discord. And then also probably in their own Discord of Potting Bros.
All right, so think of that about does it for us. So until next time, all you poltergeist, ghouls, and non-boonaries,
Digimon is
for the gays. Goodbye, darling.
Bye.
Bye.